Alright, welcome to Free Range Nerdy's True Blood Recap.
I'm Sam.
I'm Max.
So yeah, True Blood is a really awesome show. We talk about it every week as pretty much the best show that's on right now. So we figured we're gonna do a weekly update on it.
More personable.
Yeah. So we're gonna catch you up real quick on what happened, then we're gonna talk about it. It's gonna be awesome.
Yep. Okay, let's see. This episode, this is like a breather episode.
Yeah.
We've got, let's see. They've all escaped from the mansion. They were all captured.
Mississippi.
They're all captured by the vampire king.
Russell.
And thanks to Tara's awesome outburst of violence, everyone's safe.
Yeah.
Sookie was temporarily in a coma that was caused by Bill, and she was brought out of it by Bill. She had a trippy, new age, women in white vision.
And men.
Yeah, few men.
Few men. It was weird. So that has something to do with her glowy powers and her mind reading, no doubt.
But let's get started on
Yeah. So okay.
the episode begins. Sookie wants Bill out.
Yeah.
She's screaming. She's like,
get out. Yeah. They break up. Tara is happy about it.
Tara's had some vampire issues this season.
Yeah. Tara's had some big issues. And like there's this whole scene where Sookie and Tara are on a blanket outside. And Tara's like, do you want to be alone? And Sookie's like, no. So they lay down, and Tara, Sookie's starting to be like, well, it wasn't really Bill's fault. And Tara's like, Sookie, what the hell is wrong with you? You are crazy, and blah, 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 blah. And she gets to walk away. It's one of my favorite lines. Alcide walks up, the werewolf that Sookie's been traveling with, and Tara's like, maybe you could flirt some sense into her. Because, like, that was pretty funny.
The two of them have this kind of weird flirty romance going on, which I like.
It comes a little bit closer in this episode. They almost kiss, but then Alcide's like, no.
They get Smallville close to each other's faces.
Smallville close. So anyway, Jason's doing some more stuff. He still thinks he's a cop. It's kind of funny.
Yeah.
But Crystal, his crazy meth girlfriend type girl, shows up and is like, I love my fiance. He beat me up. I want to be with you. I need your truck to get out of here. But he's like, no, I'm going to protect you. So they have sex, and then he gets up and he goes out with a shotgun to the meth lab, where all her
crazy ass,
yeah, and he's like looking for people, and he sees a guy eating a raw deer that he clearly captured. So something supernatural going on there. Meanwhile, these guys go to Merlot's, where Sam and his half brother are working, and they walk in, and Sam's like immediately smells something, turns around, and is like, who are these guys? And the guys are like, we're looking for Crystal. We know you know where she is, and he's like, no, I don't know. And the guy's like, back off, shifter, and he says that to Sam, like he's all like, whoa, they can smell that they're shifters, so
we know there's something up with that.
Yeah, supernatural there. It's gonna be weird. So that's that. And Sam is dealing with his half brother, living there now. He tells his mom to get out of the.
Yeah, we see his mom shift, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
I was beginning to think she couldn't do it.
Yeah.
But
yeah, so yeah.
His mom makes it clear that for most of the season it's been Jolie who's awful, and in this episode you get the idea why. Okay, the mom is pretty awful too.
Yeah, the mom's pretty bad too. So I'm sure they're gonna come back. I'm sure she's gonna come back. I mean, she must. I actually kind of like her a lot because she's back and forth. She's pretty crazy. But so Sam's dealing with that now. So hopefully that'll go somewhere in the direction of his half brother's like he can't train his half brother as a dog. And he's like this wild kid, and he gets into all this trouble and stuff like that. That'll probably go in that direction, hopefully.
We get some cool Lafayette stuff. We're speculating that he might be a witch or something because everyone keeps on talking about his potential and how he's got power.
His mom escaped from the mental institution that Jesus worked at, and she's like, you're special, Lafayette.
Everyone's after you.
Yeah.
And Eric was talking him up earlier too, that there was something special.
And also, it's the whole thing with just drugs is magic. That's basically what it is. It's not sex anymore. It's drugs. Back off, Buffy. Do it sixth season.
Sixth season. Oh god.
Basically, drugs is turning into magic. It seems. I mean, with the crystal meth thing too, with the crazy Hicks, it seems supernatural is involved with drugs. Anyway.
And of course, V from the beginning.
Yeah, and V from the beginning with the Anyway, so Jesus comes back, and they kiss again. So Jesus doesn't really care that he's dealing drugs. So hopefully that'll continue because I really like Lafayette and Jesus. I like Lafayette, getting
some that isn't prostitution.
Yeah, or you know, drug dealing. You know, I like him being a real person. That's cool. So now Jessica
and Bill.
Jessica has quickly become one of my favorite character, hands down. Jessica, you know, at the beginning was really kind of
a whiny brat, but
she comes back, and Bill is like, she misses Bill after he comes back from Mississippi, and
Bill tells her to leave, and she's like,
no, I'm not gonna leave, I need you. And so they have this awesome training scene in the living room where they're like speeding around and do these awesome flips over the tables, and like,
and she actually pins him once.
Yeah,
it's very cool.
There's witty banter all over the place.
Meanwhile, with Sookie, she's like waiting at home with a shotgun because she knows the king is after her.
Yeah, she knows the king is after her because her cousin
warns her.
Her cousin, who was you know, a fangbanger slave of the Queen of Louisiana.
She gets told by Eric, okay, you have to tell this to Sookie.
That's a big part of the episode that is important. When Eric pulls her over to the side to tell her, like, you need to, like, tell Sookie this. If you'll notice, he's bleeding. Which, we don't really know where that comes from.
Yeah, it's very odd. It just kind of happens.
Yeah.
He's bleeding.
Why is he bleeding? So I don't know what's up there. Maybe it has something to do with the king, I guess?
It's possible.
Or,
yeah.
I don't know. Anyway, that's just...
Eric is being such a puppet master this season.
In the comments. Yeah, Eric is being really cool this season. He's got all these plans that he's finally setting in motion.
He's getting revenge on the king for killing his family way back in the day.
His Viking family. So, like, you know, the king goes away, Russell goes away to get Sookie with a couple of werewolves, and Eric stays there to entertain Russell's vampire husband. And they're getting all sweaty and ruddy.
And then Eric very literally slips him some wood from behind.
That was a really profane motion.
Sorry.
But boy, anyway, yeah, he stakes him when they're about to have sex. So, and meanwhile, back in Bontemps, Sookie's there, and she's got Alcide's crazy ex-girlfriend coming after her, as you know. And, you know, there's this awesome fight scene between them. It's totally awesome. Bill and Jessica are fighting werewolves. That rocks. Sookie and crazy ex-girlfriend, this really awesome, like, pumped up fight, like superhero fight in Sookie's bedroom.
Like, violent street brawl, not like choreographed.
It was awesome. But, so, you know, Russell's there, and he says to Bill, you know, give me Sookie, and I'll give you back to, because he got Jessica. He's like, I'll give you Jessica if you give me Sookie.
And then he feels Eric.
He feels Eric kill his lover, so he freaks out and flies away. And you know, Jessica runs away from a wolf.
Yeah.
And
the next time we see her, she's eating the wolf. It's very cool.
She's eating the guy, and he's like, please don't kill me, and she eats him. It's awesome. So she's gonna be...
Yeah, she's gonna be badass.
Hopefully she'll just, like, turn into a bad vampire, but a good vampire, and I hope she doesn't, like, end up killing herself or something like that.
Yeah.
Because that would just be, like... I want her and Hoyt to get back together.
Yeah, they were such a cute couple.
Anyway, so crazy ex-girlfriend leaves, and Bill comes upstairs to make sure Sookie's okay, and they have sex.
Yeah,
so...
Which, I don't know. They've made so many good points as to why the couple shouldn't be together. So...
I think it'll be like, you know, like Tara and Sam in the first season, where Tara the whole time was like, I want to be with you, Sam, and then they have sex, and she's like, no, this is wrong. I need out. So hopefully it'll be something like that, instead of just they're back together and happy again.
I know it's such a stereotypical thing, but I kind of like the love triangle they've set up between werewolf, woman, and...
Yeah, the Alcide Bill thing, there's going to be a showdown there when Alcide comes back, because Alcide clearly thinks that Sookie's in love with him or something like that, but now she's back with Bill, and I don't know.
They've got a lot more chemistry, too.
They do have more chemistry. Anyway, so that was the last episode. Lots of cool stuff. Happened. Hopefully, next week, we will see, you know, an advance in Tara's plot line.
Yeah, and more Lafayette.
More Tara. And then, you know, of course, the big things, you know,
Eric's making his moves.
Yeah, Russell's gonna get really mad. Russell's going a bit crazy. I can't tell if he's the big bad, though, you know? Like, is he the big bad, or the werewolf's the big bad, or... I don't know. So, you know, we're gonna find that out real soon. We got the crazy meth hicks, like, whatever they are. You know, Sam's... It's starting to come together. You know, gonna be
There's gonna be a big showdown.
There's gonna be a big showdown. They're involved with Sam, and they're also involved with Jason, and in some way I'm sure they're gonna be involved with the werewolves or Lafayette or something like that. Jesus probably has some much larger
scheme,
evil part to play. Anyway, yeah. So that was this last episode. It was pretty rocking. Check it out if you haven't.
And thanks for watching.
Yeah, thanks for watching. We'll see you on Wednesday for the Everything Else show and the comics show. Yeah, that's it. Bye.
Bye.